Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is AbleSir Thomas, and this is our first Dominion map feature on THFE. This is Corrosion by myself. Now, Corrosion is a Dominion map built on the Erosion Forge canvas that also supports Slayer, CTF, and Extraction. It's kind of this abandoned pumping facility, and it's heavily inspired off Longbow and features a very asymmetric design. Now as we take a look at Alpha, it's a pretty simple design here. We have 3 entrances on the lower level, as well as a single drop down on the top level. It's a little bit more secluded than the other bases. It's safer from Bravo than Charlie is, but it's a little bit more vulnerable to Charlie than Charlie is to Alpha. It also supports a Mantis vehicle pad, as well as a Ghost vehicle pad. And it supports objective drops on the top level, just by the base terminal, and then one outside in the front door. This map also uses the Spartan drop set, which is the same drop set that's used on Longbow and Exile and matchmaking. Now, since Alpha is a little bit more secluded, it has several ways up to the higher levels. You have, the 2 pipes going up, as well as the man cannon, as well as a secondary natural ramp. And you have this kind of splitting paths here that allow players to flank and move towards Bravo. Alpha's approaches are a little bit more predictable to Bravo, but they're safer than, say, Charlie's approaches. Now, Bravo's a little bit different than the other bases on this map, as it's kind of divided into 3 sections. You have the main terminal room that houses, of course, the base terminal, and it has an objective drop just by the terminal, as well as the bridge area that has an objective drop on it, and the courtyard on the far side that kind of has an objective drop just on the outside. It allows players to attack from multiple angles and kind of take areas of the base as they move in to take the capture terminal. Now, this base is also kind of nestled in these hills, kind of allowing for really safe spawning. And of course you have the large pipes that kind of split up those really long sightlines on the map, and I think add a really nice aesthetic touch to the map. Bravo also supports a Banshee vehicle pad. Now as we move on to Charlie, you notice the cave that allows the Charlie players to flank from the bottom level, as well as the main ridge area. Now Charlie is the smallest out of the 3 bases, and it's a pretty simple design. It's got 3 doorways on the lower level and 1 drop down, just like Alpha. It's pretty small, and it's a little bit harder to defend from the outside, and it's kind of vulnerable from the longer Bravo sightlines. But since it's kind of nestled in this corner, it is pretty safe for players to spawn in because they have those great spawns just behind the base. And this base also supports a default spawning hog as well as a Gauss hog vehicle pad, which makes this base incredibly powerful. And it also supports the objective drops, 1 on the roof, 1 just by the terminal, and 1 out the front door. Now, as you notice, I mean, it's kind of difficult to be offensive with this base unless you're using a multi-pronged attack. But at the same time, it's easier to approach this base because of the longer sightlines. You can get a lot of support from your teammates when you're moving from Bravo. Now, of course, we also have the main Alpha Charlie flank, as well as the secondary flanking building. And of course, all these bases do use 2 base turrets. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of iterations in this map, and it's pretty great to see how far it's come. And most people would agree that it's definitely come a long way. Now, this map is very Bravo-centric, so it's really important for players to grab and hold Bravo because of its longer sightlines on Alpha and Charlie. And it also allows players to be supportive of other bases, and as you see in this gameplay, Charlie's being taken and I get rockets from Bravo and I just go ballistic. Now, guys, I'm not very good at Halo 4. I'd say I'm pretty average. And the guys we were playing were actually very good. So I did have a few mess-ups here and there, but it was still good play. And this map just really I really wanted to encourage map movement. I mean, above all, I think that's really important in a Dominion map. Because of all the heavy power weapons and the ordnance moving around, you want people taking those weapons to different areas and just everything going crazy, which is really great. And of course we have the main Alpha Charlie flank, which is kind of a high-risk, high-reward path. The thing about the Alpha Charlie flank on this map is that you're not being affected by Bravo at all when you take that back path. but you can be shut down by players who are, say, guarding that flank pretty easily. And as you see, we flanked back from Alpha, we retreated from Alpha when they took it, and now we just took Charlie and we're trying to assault Bravo. These guys were really good. I was here with Bird, and to be honest, he was doing most of the work. I was getting slaughtered. But this map definitely is just all about map movement, guys. When you're playing, you don't want to stay in the same place. You don't want to sit in the base with rockets, because if you do, you're going to get surrounded and you're going to get killed. So guys, thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed playing this map, because I did. I enjoyed making it, and I enjoyed testing it with you guys at Halo Customs as well as Blueprint. So guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Have a good one.